Bowzone. He didn't look like that. So.
Well, we're going back down to the Buckhorn, and neither one of them looked like either one of them.
Although Cleopatra could, should have looked so good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Which one looks
Just
better?
made my day.
Fiona looks really fresh for a woman who's 800 years old. Or whatever. Yeah, 12,000 years old or whatever.
Again,
sleep
you
with it really
still
cold
need
at
to
night.
work on the mustache.
Well, and by the way, this is what the consultant wanted. Okay? I just go where they tell
I
me.
think the other side is coming down now.
It's more like Charlie Chaplin.
Maybe you should just use a marker.
Listen,
Get some gum.
we're done.
There you go.
Stand by.
Hey, the show must go on.
I look like Alfred E. Newman now.
You do.
So we
What,
were
you
talking
worry?
about adult trick-or-treating. If you guys were to go trick-or-treating, but you weren't allowed to have candy, what would you ask for? Mike?
Oh, gosh.
That's a trick question.
I don't know.
I think trick-or-liquor would be a good one.
Just pass out the little bottles like you get on airplanes.
Yeah, the mini bottles or trick or rent. I like that.
Oh, a little money, huh?
Yeah, no,
What do you think?
I would gift cards.
Yeah, trick or cash.
Cash, trick cards, okay. I like it.
David, what would you ask for? Would you ask for a
Barbecue.
trick or cue? That is awesome. Yes, meat on a stick.
right.
We'll take it. Trick or meat. That's it. Thank you, guys. We'll take it from here. SA Live has started, and we're transforming.
Yes, here we are. It's time for the spookiest time of year. And
Yes.
joining us right now is Tammy Mouse here from Spirit Halloween Superstores.
Thank you
Welcome.
for having us.
I love your dress. I love your dress.
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you.
And I got to ask, because this is what I love about what you're wearing is it's for folks who don't want to get dressed up for Halloween, but still in the Halloween spirit. You guys have a ton of that stuff.
Absolutely. It's called Halloween Icons. You can wear a little button that says this is my costume, or you can wear a great dress like this.
I love that. You can wear that to any party.
Tammy wears this year round. She owns.
Don't tell, don't
runs
tell.
about 42 Spirit Halloween stores. So anywhere it's Halloween, Tammy's in the mix somewhere.
Absolutely.
How many stores do you have?
43 and counting.
Exactly.
Just
That's what I
kidding.
said.
Just kidding.
Let's go to Laredo. It's standing by. We're doing all this. We've got some characters here with us today we want to introduce.
Yeah.
And superheroes are really big this
Yay!
year.
Especially for little kids. Look at this. We've got Ninja Turtles, Captain America.
Yes, take a spin
Batman.
around, man. Let me see your
Ooh,
costume.
And look
Look
at
at
the
this.
baby penguin.
Oh,
penguins, look at
the
that.
penguin. Hey, baby. Hey,
Yeah.
baby. Yeah, these are beautiful costumes. And of course, Thor, what are you doing over there? Stop. Hammer time.
He's using his hammer.
What are the big costumes this year, Tammy?
Superheroes are
Non-stop.
huge, yeah. And Ninja Turtles, everybody wants to be a Ninja Turtle.
Classic. What does the Ninja Turtle say? Cowabunga, right? Which one are you? Raphael? Yeah, and which one are you? Leonardo, yes. And then, oh, no, look, superheroes never go out of style. Who is this here? Are you Supergirl? You are? What's your superpower? Spending money at the mall?
There you go.
To fly to the mall and then spend money.
Oh, you fly to the mall, then spend money.
There you go. She's got it planned out. Captain America, you feel good in your costume?
Yeah.
He's looking at himself on TV right there. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And the great thing about Spirit Halloween is you go get a costume. You can play with these year-round.
Absolutely. I'm sure you do.
I do, yes. I dress up on occasion.
So if you haven't found your costume yet, this is where you really need to start getting on the ball.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Halloween's right around the corner.
And you guys will be open even up until the last minute.
Oh, yes, we will. Yes.
Tammy, there are other things, because I know the store, and I've shopped at different ones, and there's always fun things. Do you have any other big props or other big items that can make your house even more haunted this year?
We have amazing things. Like there's an incinerator.
What is that?
It's just, yeah, an incinerator.
An incinerator for your home.
An incinerator for your home. There are jumping spiders. Everybody needs a jumping spider.
You still got that zombie baby? 'Cause
We have lots of zombie babies.
zombies
yes.
are
So zombies are
huge.
huge.
There's a witch that looks like she's on fire.
Oh, wow.
Probably ate Mexican last
Yeah,
night.
there you go.
Woo! I'm telling you, panic
School
room.
lunch, maybe.
School- Perhaps. It's enchilada day. There we go. So we're looking for hot costumes, and we have some for the adults that we're going to show you coming up later in the show. Because we've got a few adults here. Hi, Super Ninja Mom. I like it. Give us a big spin there, because that's really cool when moms and kids can coordinate costumes, too. And I don't know if we can show Little Penguin Baby, but could...
Oh, what's her name? What's her name?
Marquita.
Marquita? Hi, how are you? You look so
Say
cute.
hi.
Your little penguin costume, and you guys are all coordinated. Oh, she's getting shy. Look at that. Did you always want to be a Ninja Turtle?
Always.
Always?
Yes.
Yeah, we saw you at the Shell station. We're glad y'all are here. Thanks, Thor, laying the hammer down. We do have more costumes that Tammy's going to introduce to us coming up here on SA Live, but we also have stuff for the yard, decorations.
Oh, yes, we do.
Tons of tombstones, fog machines, and even cool zombies, gremlins, and ghouls, and things that you never even thought were possible. I love going to Spirit Halloween because you're always going to find something new like that guy. And there's
that is creepy.
Zombie baby. These are all the cool things that are in there. We want to see how you're decorating. We're giving away free money.
Yes, we want to help you. If you go to SA Live's Facebook page, we are giving away a $50 gift card to Spirit Halloween. Just show us a picture of your beautiful Halloween display in the comments section for a chance to win. All right, so send those in. We'd love to see them. Coming up, well, your hair might determine whether you land a job or not.
Yeah, you see mine today?
Yeah, I don't know if you've got the gig. Great Clips is here to help with styles for your upcoming interview.
Yeah, somebody's going to get clipped and ripped right here on TV. Interview hairstyles. That guy looks, I would hire him. I would hire him. Just say yes. And we're going to make sure you know what's in your kids' lunch. School has started. What are they eating? What's good for them? And what's on the menu at the Northeast Independent School District, where I went to school. Straight ahead on SA Live.
Wills All Pro. We're on time or it's free.
Trust Wills All Pro. My dad keeps his promises.
Hi, I'm William Leake with Titan Remodeling, your KSAT.com's window and siding local expert. Call right now so I can show you how energy-efficient Simonton windows can lower your electric bill and add value to your home. The next 10 callers who book an appointment will receive a free window with every 3 windows purchased. Call Titan Remodeling to change your drafty windows before the first cold front. Your approved credit gets you 12 months, 0% financing on your purchase. Don't wait any longer. Call Titan Remodeling today.
I didn't realize how bad my smile was with fillings and root canals. I had to do something. I looked at partial bridges, I looked at dentures. Out of all the options, Clear Choice was the only choice for me.
At Clear Choice, we bring hope to millions who suffer from missing or failing teeth with dental implants that look, feel, and function like strong, natural teeth.
All the specialists with all the technology they need are in one spot. It makes delivering this 21st century world-class dentistry very easy to do, and we do it in one day.
I can laugh, people crack a joke, and I smile. It was a life-changing thing.
Call today to schedule your free comprehensive consultation, an iCat 3D imaging scan. We'll even talk financing options while you're here.
They not only helped to rebuild my smile, but helped me to rebuild my self-confidence. They really set me free. I mean, look at this smile.
At Clear Choice, you're about to discover what you've been missing all these years. Call Clear Choice today.
There's a lot to love about Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers.
I love the really little thin crispy fries. Love Freddy's for the patty melts and the turtle sundaes.
It's gotta be the custard. It's gotta be the custard.
The California steak burger is my favorite.
It reminds me what burgers used to taste like when I was a kid.
I love Freddy's.
Stop in for Freddy's famous steak burgers, cooked to order and topped your favorite way, all on a butter toasted bun. Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers, the taste that brings you back.
When you've been hurt, when you've been injured, I don't care if you're from the north side, from the south side, from the east side, from the west side. I don't care if you're high up on the totem pole or you're at the bottom of the totem pole. I don't care who you are. If you've been hurt, you need help.
Accidents can be devastating. You need help. You need Ketterman, Rowland, and Westland.
At Ketterman, Rowland, and Westland, we'd be honored to be your legal team.
Choose the right legal team. Choose Ketterman, Rowland, and Westland.
All right, this is a close-up of a San Antonio landmark. Do you know what it is? If so, this is your chance. Remember, it's a small portion of a larger picture of something around town. Once you know, go to our website, salive.com, and enter to win. The first person to correctly guess what it is wins a $100 gift certificate for a brand new pair of frames from VisionWorks. Send in your guess and good luck. All right, well, school lunches have changed since parents were in school, and now schools are getting creative when it comes to school lunches. I've got Katie Bowen here. She is with the Nutrition, Education, and Wellness Coordinator with Northeast ISD. Ah, see, I did it. It's a mouthful.
did.
We've got a mouthful of yummy stuff in front of us.
We
okay.
do indeed.
So it ain't your mom and your daddy's cafeteria food anymore.
It ain't. We've got a lot of fun stuff that we're doing. School meals are healthier than ever now. We've got more fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lower in calories, sodium, and fat. And so we're having to come up with some really fun, creative, and colorful ways to make school meals fun again. That's our goal.
We are celebrating National School Lunch Week.
Yes.
And tomorrow, Wednesday, October 14th, is where you can you bring your parents to lunch.
Bring your parents to lunch day, yes.
So parents can go.
It's a great opportunity for parents to come in and see what we're serving, all the great things that we're doing in our school cafeterias, and of course have lunch with their kid.
All right, so let's talk about what we're doing to make food enticing and exciting to get kids to eat healthy.
So, we've done different things like our burrito bars, but one of the best things that we found, other than making some fun things like we're going to make today, is taking the old recipes and making them even healthier, and then just adding some fun fruits and veggies to add a little bit of color.
Color and
Yes,
fun. Okay,
lots.
so we are going to be showing a healthy kind of street taco recipe.
We
How do we get started?
We are. So what we're going to do first is we're going to make a fun little accompaniment to our street tacos, which is our peach and pinto bean salsa. Now you can also do mangoes, but I'm going to have you just kind of go through and add. We've got our 6 cups of pinto beans here.
Okay. Pour
then
this in.
we've got, go ahead and pour
All
in
of
the
it.
2 cups of canned diced peaches.
Oh, peaches.
Then we've got about 3 whole tomatoes that are diced.
Oh,
Add
look at
those
that
in.
color.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes. Okay.
All right, next up we've got a cup of cilantro that we'll add.
Cilantro.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then we've got 1 jalapeno that's diced, and we've left the seeds in. If you don't like it very spicy, you can always leave out the seeds, but we
Pick
like
those
the spice.
out one by one, right?
Yes.
No, we like spices.
We like spice.
All right.
Absolutely. So then we've got, go ahead and add our diced onions in.
Okay.
It's about a 1/4 cup. Then we've got some salt and pepper, a teaspoon of each.
Okay.
And then 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder.
Garlic.
Now the
All
fun
right.
part, and the reason I brought you an apron. Go ahead and mix.
Yes. Oh, look at this color.
Isn't it gorgeous?
So what are some of the trends that you see right now in school cafeterias?
So a lot of the things that we're seeing, are different, really bringing food out to the kids. One of the things that we're doing is our school breakfast carts in the morning, taking breakfast to our students who may not be as likely to go sit in the cafeteria. We're also starting after-school snack programs for our athletes, and just a lot of really fun stuff. Just being more creative, if you will, trying to get kids to eat healthier, because that is our ultimate goal.
Now, you guys are incorporating Texas-grown foods, which give kids an education,
We are,
about
yes.
their community. How so?
And that's the great thing about National School Lunch Week, is that it's it is an opportunity for us to highlight some of the foods that we serve, but it's also a great opportunity to teach kids about healthy eating and some of our great Texas-grown produce. So in our schools in Northeast ISD this week, tomorrow we'll be serving samples of Texas-grown apples from West Texas. And then on Friday, we're going to be doing these diced sweet potatoes with some cinnamon on them that are delicious, and they're also from Texas.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, so
Okay,
we're excited.
there we go.
So we're all done here.
Yep.
So this is something that's just, if you're cooking up some food, this is a great side to our street tacos, and we've got our complete tray over here.
Right.
Next up, we're going to make our crunchy slaw, which is just a cilantro lime cabbage slaw.
Okay.
So first, we're going to add our 1 cup of cilantro.
Cilantro again, yes.
Then we've got 4 tablespoons of lime juice, because we like lime juice.
Yes. Okay.
And we're going to, I've got a new spoon for you over here. We can go ahead and mix
spoon.
all of this.
Okay.
Yes. We get messy over here, don't we?
No, not a problem.
Okay.
So these are some of these creative recipes,
This
that
yes.
folks can find, right?
Absolutely. So you take about, a whole head of lettuce,
I'm gonna
slice
try and
it
keep
up.
it all in
Yes,
here.
Should have brought you a bigger bowl.
I know, right? Hold on, I'm trying to keep it all inside. There we
Hey,
go.
I heard there was food.
Yes,
There
there's
is.
food. There's
It's time to
enough
go
for
to the
you do.
lunchroom.
It
That's
is.
the favorite time of any school day is
Of
lunch.
course,
is
it's my
lunchroom.
favorite time.
So we were talking earlier. I went to Churchill High School, and it
You
was
did.
Wednesdays was enchiladas.
Wednesday's enchilada day. That is my
Always.
favorite too.
You always go and have delicious food.
Where else in San Antonio can you get 2 delicious enchiladas for under 220 calories?
Is that how many calories are in a lunch? Typically
In a
for
lunch,
a growing kid, like at a high
It
school.
depends on each. So at high school, it's between about 650 and 750 calories per meal. And so each grade level basically has their own caloric range.
I'm
if
going to
you will.
start. I'm going to start
Go
making my own
ahead.
caloric
I'm
range.
glad.
Here.
There
You
you
ready for
go.
this? We'll do this
Okay.
just like this. Am
Go
I
ahead
doing
and
this
top
right?
it off. Yes.
There you go.
Pile it on there. We
And
give the kids a little less meat, but for
Okay,
you,
listen,
pile on
I'm
as much as you
I'm
want.
a growing boy.
You
now,
are. You are.
And
Can we
what's
put some of
next?
this?
Fiona's going to go
Yes.
with that.
So then we can do the crunchy slaw over here. We can add a little bit of this. So the
Throw that
crunchy
on
slaw
there.
goes on.
I gotta
We're
tell
going
you,
to give you a lot.
it really smells good too. For those of you watching on
It smells
television,
delicious.
and then we get the accoutrements here.
We can add a little bit of this delicious pico de gallo.
There we
and
go.
And isn't
to
that a
finish it off.
colorful taco?
Look at that.
That is a loaded taco, but it looks fantastic.
May I try this on live national?
Please,
San
I
Antonio
wish you
TV?
would.
That looks great. Thank you for being here.
Taste that, good to go. And there's a hashtag, right, to take pictures of the food
Yes,
on social media?
NSLW for National School Lunch Week.
Good.
All right.
Oh, excellent.
Got the
Yummy?
thumbs up.
Good
Perfect.
stuff.
I'll have another.
No, we've got some for us too here.
Oh, look, my plate.
For these recipes and more healthy lunches, head to our website, salive.com. Coming up, don't get burned. Did you know there are things you can use every day that could burn you or your children? We'll talk about how to protect your family next.
Whenever you need the latest weather, KSAT.com has it. Just click weather at the top of your screen. Swipe through the latest forecasts or scroll down to the interactive radar to zoom down to your street. This truly is the weather where you live. Expect more from a bigger, bolder KSAT.com.
Get a Pizza Hut pizza with breadsticks baked right into the crust. It's a combination made in heaven. Bring home the flavor with the Twisted Crust Pizza from Pizza Hut. It's pizza and breadsticks in one amazing creation. Get 2 dipping sauces like marinara and cheddar cheese. And a 2-liter Pepsi for $1. Only at Pizza Hut.
Cultivate yourself at the San Antonio Botanical Garden. Open year-round to refresh and renew your spirit. Garden beauty and more. Check our fall schedule for outdoor family fun. Engage in nature at the beautiful San Antonio Botanical Garden.
Feel the beat, the energy, the excitement. Based on the smash hit movie that inspired you to never stop dreaming, never stop loving, and never stop believing. Featuring the #1 hit songs Maniac, Gloria, and What a Feeling. One girl, one dream, one chance. What a feeling. Flashdance, the musical.
Thank you so much.
Did you say honey?
Hey, try some?
Mmm, that is tasty.
Thanks.
Is it real?
Of course. Are you?
Nope, animated. You know, I'm always looking for real honey for Honey Nut Cheerios.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Great. Mind if I have another taste?
Not at all.
Oh.
You all right, bud?
Never better.
Oh, I don't know if he likes that. Yeah.
Part of the complete breakfast.
It's the last chance for super buys during the final days of the Ancira Winton Chevrolet Hail Sale. Just 164 left. New Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs with all their little hail dings repaired. All with thousands in extra savings passed on to you. And when you buy from Ancira, you'll get 4 free passes to the Whitty Museum, now featuring bodies revealed. The Hail Sale ends soon, and they're going fast. Only at Ancira Winton Chevrolet, right outside Loop 410 on Bandera Road.
San Antonio, when you need a trusted and proven law firm on your side, call the KSAT.com legal experts, the Villarreal and Begum Law Firm. They will fight to make it right. And remember, don't settle for less.
With Pizza Hut's $6.99 any deal, I can get a meat lovers and they can get all the fresh vegetables they want. No more compromise.
Bring home the flavor with America's no compromise pizza deal. Get any 2 medium pizzas with any quality toppings, any crust, any specialty, just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Why was this 800-pound man booted from the hospital?
Pizza is my addiction.
Was he really kicked out of the hospital for eating a pizza? Watch the next Inside Edition.
Today at 4 on KSAT 12.
Hey, look at there. The characters are here. We're transforming into the season as Jasmine, somebody from a ship, maybe an admiral, some Disney character, and some other people. Spirit Halloween has more costumes that we want to show you with some really cute kids. Stick around. SA Live here. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeff Roper, and common household hazards that can cause burns are our focus today. You and your children should be aware of this. I know I am with my 2 little girls, and we've got a doctor on the scene. Susanna Nicholson is a trauma surgeon at the UT Health Science Center in San Antonio, and she's a mama too.
I am.
So little people and making sure that we protect them and protect ourselves in and around the household. A lot of people don't think about this.
No, it's something that, you know, we don't think about often, but actually we see about 30 kids in our emergency department every month that have sustained a burn. And for kids under the age of 5, 70% of those burns come from household items and hot liquids, such as hot coffee and tea, ramen noodles, and macaroni and cheese that has been heated in the microwave.
And a lot of it's unexpected. It's a surprise to a parent because you're going through an everyday routine, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong.
Right. So, you know, with small children under the age of 3, one of the most common things that we see are spills from hot tea and coffee. And, you know, it's making simple changes can have a big effect on whether or not your child is burned. So, you know, most people drink their coffee in a mug like this that's open-faced, which can, the liquid can spill easily onto a child when they're under your foot or as you're carrying it around. But, you know, just making a simple change and drinking out of a travel mug like this mug, even when you're in the house and not traveling, can make a big difference. I know I do that with my children at home. I'm really careful about using a travel mug.
Well, plus, Doctor, you can keep the kids from drinking your stuff. I mean, you know, it's got a lock on it. You're just going to shut them down. Get out of my juice.
My 5-year-old loves coffee, so.
Yeah, well, that's Daddy's smelly cup. You need to stay out of that. We make sure coffee's in there.
Exactly.
It is hot. Well, of course, we can get burned as well, and people try to drive with this kind of stuff too, and that's not safe either. When we get burned, when we receive a burn of any type, what is the first thing that we should do as a parent and as an individual?
Well, the first thing that you should do immediately is put cold water on it, not ice. You should also never put anything that you find around the house like ketchup or mayonnaise or mustard. You know, you'd be amazed at the things that we see people use on burns. But you should always put cold water, and that immediately helps stop the burning process. Ice, if you use ice, that can constrict the blood vessels to the burn, and it can actually make the burn worse. So cold water, and then seek help from a medical professional. That's the best thing that you can do. And
putting any kind of cloth, bandage, or any kind of covering on it is bad news as well, because that can adhese itself to, I don't know if I use the right word there, but it can stick to the burn and make it more painful.
It's much better to let us do that in the emergency department.
Keep it open like that.
So other things, you know, that can cause burns that we see commonly are ramen noodles and macaroni and cheese. And these are in older school-age kids. As they go to get things out of the microwave, it's best to leave those items for a couple of minutes before they pull them out so they don't splash. Okay. And then also to avoid sitting on the couch with your soup afterwards, because we see spills too of hot liquids onto laps.
Right. One thing I want to get in real quick because we're running out of time, and this is something that a lot of parents don't think about, and we use these at our house, and these are fun to play with, and they're kind of squishy, but these are not toys, and you made a great point about acidic burns.
Yes.
These can pop and get in the eyes of a child or even a parent, and that can cause a burn that you should flush out immediately. And
we're seeing this more frequently now, actually. And so, in addition to it being a hazard, a choking hazard, and when the plastic can adhere to the inside of the mouth, and in addition to toxic ingestion, when you squeeze one of these, they're fun to play with. And kids don't realize that when they squeeze it, that it can pop and the liquid can get into their eyes.
That's not safe at all. Thank you for being here today,
well,
Doctor.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad we met when I wasn't laying on a table and having a problem. That's the best thing.
You're missing your mustache.
Yeah, well, maybe we can replace that but you don't have a scalpel with you. UniversityChildren'sHealth.com. You're a trauma surgeon, so today's been a good day for you. For more information, go to their website, UniversityChildren'sHealth.com at 210-358-4295. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Straight ahead on SA Live, part 2 of our costumes contest, and showing off some of the hottest and creative stuff that you can do for trick or treat. And we're going to make some delicious pies. Wow, It Ain't Your Mama Pie Truck is coming up. Ryan's going to be cooking for a special cause. We'll tell you more straight ahead.
At Wills All Pro Plumbing and Air, we really do stand behind every repair we make with the All Pro 2-year warranty. The All Pro 2-year warranty covers our repair for 2 years. So if the water heater we install fails within 2 years, we fix it for free. If we replace a compressor in your AC and it fails within 2 years, we fix it for free. We can offer that warranty because we require an additional 150 classroom hours of training per technician.
Call Wills All Pro Plumbing and Air, home of the 2-year warranty, 734-8400. After 70 years, Louis Shanks must sell out our entire stock to redesign our showrooms for an exciting new look. Everything must be sold down to the bare walls during our massive $8 million total furniture sellout at Louis Shanks, 11035 I-10 West at Hebner.
What would getting rid of stubborn fat in just one day give you?
No matter what I did, it couldn't define my waistline. And that's where Sonobello came in. My confidence is over the top better.
Only Sonobello offers the experience of over 60 board-certified plastic surgeons who specialize in advanced micro-laser body sculpting, a life-changing procedure that removes stubborn fat in as little as one day with minimal downtime.
The way that they can shape my body back to what it was before has been amazing. I forgot I looked like this.
And right now at Sonobello, getting the body you've always wanted is even more affordable. Just call 800-750-7802 or go online to get a free no-obligation consultation and learn about payment plans that can fit almost any budget. And for a limited time, get $250 off your procedure. Get your free no-obligation consultation and $250 off your procedure today. Call 800-750-7802 now.
People come to us because they need help, and help is what we do best.
At Villarreal and Begum, we take a different approach. We focus on what matters to you.
Insurance companies assign you a claim number. We don't. We make you a part of our family.
We take pride in making a difference in people's lives.
At Villarreal and Begum, we respect our clients, and we demand that others respect them as well.
Villarreal and Begum. Call 777-HURT and don't settle for less.
At Titan Remodeling, the next 10 callers who book an appointment will receive a free window for every 3 purchased. Call Titan Remodeling today, your KSAT.com local expert, 210-774-6442.
I hate cake.
I always, like, for my birthdays and stuff, I wanted pies.
Come on. Come on.
You ready for this?
It ain't your mama's pies.
Come and get it. Ryan Eckel owns Ain't Your Mama's Pies food truck all over San Antonio. This is a labor of love for you.
Love. Yes, absolutely.
You've been going since April.
Yes.
So why pies? That's all you have is pies.
All I have is pies, and you know, honestly, I never was a fan of cakes. I love dessert. I have the biggest sweet tooth, obviously.
Me too.
But cake was never my thing. Growing up, I wanted cookies or pie, and honestly, you can be so much more kind of creative with, I don't want to offend anybody, but creative with pie. You know, I can be messing with a recipe and be like, oh, maybe I should add some nuts or, you know, some more chocolate or whatever, and you can kind of create your own recipe in that moment.
So we thought we would get in the pie lady truck and we'd see this little old woman with an oxygen tank and a walker. But no, Ryan's in here and she's tearing it up. And I can't wait to taste s'mores pie.
Yes,
that's what we're making.
That's what we're making right now.
And s'mores stands for give me some more.
Some more, it's exactly right.
How do we start?
Okay, so what we're going to do first is, this is a super simple recipe just for the basics. So you're going to start with just, these are graham cracker crusts. It's just crushed up graham crackers and some butter. And then the mixture, what we're going to do is the chocolate pie filling.
Yes, it's
okay?
chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah, it's a semi-sweet chocolate chips. So you're going to start here. This is 3/4 cup of heavy cream.
You know how to get the cow to do that? They shake him up. Put him in one of them paint shakers. Sherwin-Williams joking.
You know,
that joker up.
And then this is just whole milk. So the cow's not quite as shaken on this one.
That's the woman.
Yeah.
She's not a fan of Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Don't shake it up.
Okay, so then right here we're going to add a cup.
I've had those. Those are really good.
Yeah, a cup and a half of semi-sweet chocolate.
Am I distracting you?
No, not at all.
You're the pie lady.
I'm the pie lady. I can do this.
We need to get you a costume.
And then we're just going to add a pinch or so of salt, just to kind of cut that real sweet, semi-sweet chocolate. So what you're going to do is put this on the stove, melt. It's going to come all together pretty quickly, actually. And what you're going to have is this behind you. This beautiful, beautiful, just chocolate mixture.
All right, let's do some heat magic.
Yeah, heat magic.
You ready? Do it and stare at it with your eyes. You ready?
Yeah.
Today we do eyeball lasers.
Laser vision.
We're going to cook it on the TV. Look at it, Ryan. Look at it. You ready? We cooked it.
We cooked it. And now it's cooled, too. Cooled to a temperature that we can add 2 eggs, because we're going to do that.
Let me add one.
It's going to give it, yeah, take it. Gonna add, oh, one-handed, look at that. So you're gonna add 2 eggs.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, you missed. It's okay.
Sorry.
Look,
they don't call me Kawhi for nothing.
So you're gonna whisk in 2 eggs. Make sure your mixture's not too hot, because again, you don't want to scramble those eggs when you put them in. So we're gonna take this, mix it all together.
And
this is how we make pie in a food truck.
Oh. Okay, there it is.
Okay, we're gonna take that. Okay, so we will pop these in the oven. We're gonna cook them. So this is a convection oven, so it's only gonna take about 8 minutes. In a regular oven, you wanna do it for about 10 to 12. We got some TV magic going on again.
This is happening. Look out, Paula Dean. We got the pie lady up in here.
Woo! So this is gonna be our end result right here. Woo! Topped with beautiful ooey gooey marshmallows. See?
Oh yeah, you just drop them on there, let them heat up a little bit like that.
Yep, gotta let them melt and get all puffy in the oven just for a minute or 2.
Oh yeah.
And now I'm gonna let you try one. How about that?
Yep.
Thanks. That's gonna be great.
Yes.
Hey, so where can people find you?
So we're all over. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We constantly go to different events, you know, colleges, food truck parks, special events. So we're all over San Antonio all the time.
Well, thank you for being on SA Live today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Can I work here now?
Yes. Yeah, you're qualified now. You got it.
I'm in, baby.
Thanks so much.
All right, we are talking Halloween costumes yet again, all the hot Halloween costumes for this year. And joining me is Tammy Mowles with Spirit Halloween Superstores. And, of course, Disney is always big, but with Cinderella out recently and everything, Disney princesses are huge.
Disney princesses are huge. It's a Disney year.
So we've got Snow White here, and we've got little Celeste, who's almost a year old. You are so precious, and I love the shoes. And I love this kind of trend where parents are, you know, kind of going with the same theme as their little ones.
Absolutely.
You know, look at this. Can you give us a spin? Can you give us a spin, Snow White, so we can see everything? And of course, of course, we can't have a Disney princess without Prince Charming, looking quite dapper, sir. And we have more Disney princesses. This is Jasmine from Aladdin. Where's your flying carpet? You forgot it. It's okay. It's okay. We've put it away over there, and I love that. It's got the earrings, everything. You guys have everything there at Spirit Halloween.
Yes, we do. Anything that you need for Halloween, you can find it at Spirit.
Accessories, everything, the earrings, the headpiece, and the costumes come fairly complete.
Yes, absolutely. All you need to do is buy some eyelashes, and you're ready to go.
And you're ready to go. Okay, now, of course, Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? They are here, too. We've got Stay Puft and Ghostbuster costumes for adults.
Right. Halloween is for adults now, too.
Is that Stay Puft costume, is it warm? Are you good in there? Is it going to keep you warm on Halloween? That's the plus side for Stay Puft, right? And you don't have to worry about what you're eating. I kind of like that. Like, I can eat whatever I want. I can fill up on all the candy I need to. Now, what are some of the other popular costumes for kids and adults this year?
Let's see. We have Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Look at you guys. This is that cartoon, right? Look at how precious. Look, turn around. Turn around. Look, you guys are doing great. See, turn this way.
So
there
cute.
You are. Can you tell everyone your name? What's your name?
Ready.
Oh, hello. Can you tell everyone your name? Say hi. Hi. You look so precious. You guys want to turn around and face the camera? There we go, so everyone can see you. Can you wave? So this is just really popular.
Yes,
Paw Patrol.
Chase and Sky.
Hi,
from
Chase.
Paw
Hi,
Patrol.
Sky from
Very
Paw Patrol.
Popular.
You guys look like you're ready to patrol the streets. Yeah. Okay, so incredibly cute. Oh, okay, so, and you guys are open all the way up until the last minute.
Oh, absolutely, but don't wait till the last minute. Like you were just telling me that you've waited till the last minute too many times.
Oh, yeah, well, here's the thing. It's like, you know, you can plan ahead, and the thing is with Halloween, you really want to make sure you get that costume by the end of next week. That's kind of, you know, it's coming down to the wire. Right. And one-stop shopping over there at Spirit Halloween, especially with accessories, because I've been the one who's maybe forgotten something, and then a few days before I'll go, and it's madness. You know, but I have to get one thing that I've forgotten. It's usually stockings or a hat or some headdress or earrings or something. But when are the best times to go now to kind of avoid the crowds?
Right now. Come right now.
During the day?
Absolutely.
Avoid the evenings?
Yes, come right now, and we'll take care of you. Great customer service, and you can come be a hippie, or you can be a doctor, like the lady we just saw, or...
Because hippies are fun.
Hippies are great.
Do you know you're going to be a...
I don't know yet.
Maybe a
flapper or maybe a hippie, too.
Maybe a hippie. All right. Okay. Now, for more information, just head to SpiritHalloween.com. Once again, get there before you're one of those last-minute shoppers so you don't have to deal with all the crowds. Coming up, Artist Lux at Parade of Homes, and a chance to win tickets to see all the cool stuff in the homes that you may want to put in your own home. That's coming up when SA Live continues.
In 27 years as a pilot, I hardly missed a day's work until I had my neck broken in a car accident. When I asked around for the best attorney to represent me, one name kept coming up, Pat Maloney. I told him I was being bullied between two insurance companies. Pat surrounded me with a team of quality people. From that moment on, things changed. I once asked him, how do we prove something like this? He said the truth is the truth, and that'll be enough. And he was right.
I'm Pat Maloney. Put our proven success to work for you.
With Empire Today's new half-price sale, our best sale. Get beautiful floors and professional installation for half price. That's carpet with installation, half price. Hardwood with installation, half price. Tile or vinyl plus installation, half price. And laminate with installation, half price. That's half price for your whole project. Floors and professional installation. It's Empire's new half-price sale. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. That's Chuck, proud homeowner, regular do-it-yourselfer. Today he's attempting an electrical repair. This is Pablo. He's an electrician with Mr. Sparky. How's he doing, Pablo?
Terrible, Mike.
Yeah. What Chuck doesn't realize is that almost 68,000 home fires are caused every year by electrical problems.
What?
If he doesn't have the proper tools and training, he's liable to start the next one.
Little help here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
You might want to write that number down.
Art San Antonio presents Grammy Award-winning Orquesta Buena Vista Social Club Adios Tour on Saturday, October 17th, 7:30 p.m. at Laurie Auditorium at Trinity University. The ensemble blends its distinctive and classic Cuban music to create the ambiance of the original Havana Club. See the farewell tour, Orquesta Buena Vista Social Club. Tickets at Ticketmaster and at artssa.org.
Hello, Central Texas. I'm Robert with Amishoken, Texas, your source for American-made affordable furniture. And our Columbus Day sale is going on now. Take this opportunity to buy a table and 5 chairs and receive the 6th chair free. Buy a 4-piece bedroom set and get a free nightstand. Save 15% on outdoor furniture. At Amishoken, Texas, we don't sell pressed board and veneers. We sell only 100% American-grown hardwoods. Choose from one of our many different wood species and stains. From rustic to contemporary, you will find it at Amishoken, Texas.
Hi! You need a better car!
It's my credit.
Don't worry, because when you need to make a move, Drive Time approves!
Were you guys always this cool?
Oh, hi. Yeah, totally.
Save yourself. Get approved at Drive Time first. Call, click, or visit.
Let's read a secret hatch. Hey, look, Batgirl's here. Hey, trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me some candy, or I'll take cash. Hey, it's Jeff Roper. Welcome back to SA Live. We are coming to you from beautiful downtown San Antonio, or it's uptown if you're funky. We are right here on Houston Street, and it is the Parade of Homes. And Brian Levassari is the president of Artist Lux Homes, and this is an exciting time of the year. You guys are about to jump out of your skin to show off your work, man.
Yeah, we have been busy. We completed our home just right before the parade. We got it done in 8 months, and we are incredibly proud of what we've got to show this year.
Artist Lux Homes, how long have you been in business?
We started in 2009, and I've been building about 15, 16 years now across Central Texas, and now we operate in Houston as well.
And you have built some incredible pieces of property, some that I can't even mention on live national San Antonio television because that wouldn't be fair.
That's correct.
But
no.
What's the biggest home you've ever built?
Biggest home I ever built was about 17,000 square feet. It was comprised of main house, guest house, pool house, sport court, and a lot of fencing and landscaping. So, very high-profile client we worked for on that project.
Well, and that's got to be interesting because people
Oh, yeah.
have special requests. And when we come to the Parade of Homes, which we encourage everyone to do this because not only will it
Absolutely.
inspire you, but it also will, get your creative juices flowing as to
absolutely.
what you can do maybe in your home. And of course, I'll live in something if you got an empty one.
There you
it's
go.
not a problem. I think that's called squatting. But we don't want to do that. But what have been some of the wildest requests that you've received from clients?
Well, we do all kinds of interesting things, and that's the beautiful part of a custom home. You know, you're creating a built environment, you're catering to your needs, and there's just a myriad of things to think about, from your lighting, your mood, your ambiance. You know, your home, I've always seen them as a bit of an escape from the world and your place to go and find some serenity and refuge. And when you can do that, there's a lot of things to think about, and that's the fun part. You know, tailoring your design, fitting your lot, fitting, natural features, and your day-to-day use.
Well, and there's when you go out and look at that. Wow, what
Thank
woman wouldn't love that kitchen, man? And
We're
that's
very proud of that
really
kitchen.
is the heart of a home, too.
Yes, it is. Day-to-day use, day-to-day basis, gathering spot for family. That particular project you're seeing now was an art room for a client. They were a very talented family, and they wanted somewhere to be inspired, to outdoors, indoors. And that's the beauty of what we do and why we're so excited about what we do, creating something unique for the client. And the options are endless. There's a lot. And so we have to guide them through, help them, determine what they really want and how they want it.
So how many shoes in Bruce Bowen's closet? You may have built some houses for some famous people, but we do know that when you go out to the Parade of Homes, you're going to see things that are the latest in home building. And
yes.
What are you most proud of in this home that you built?
The thing I'm most proud of is that every space you walk into in our home, there is a wow factor. There is something to look at. There's something to inspire you, give you ideas. I think one of the greatest things we accomplished was the site, taking advantage of the natural features. I got that foundation, we positioned it just where we wanted it. We've got a 40-foot cliff drop right off the back of our home, and it's we cantilevered part of the dining room, and it's just a beautiful, unique piece with a panoramic view of downtown Leon Springs.
I want to see it.
It's exciting.
I want to go see this.
Good.
All right,
Come on out.
We got to get some tickets. All right,
There you
you
go.
got some for me, don't you?
I had a feeling you might
I'm
ask.
riding over in his car. Parade of Homes, 210-641-8191, artistlux.com. We would like to give away some tickets. Of course, we want you to go to sabuilders.com as well. Go ahead and click on that. Share that with your friends on Facebook and Twitter it as well, and tell everybody about this, because we want you to take advantage of the Parade of Homes, where you get to go in the Dominion areas where we're talking about.
That's correct.
And you get to go and go inside, maybe if you've never been there before, or maybe you're looking for an upgrade. 2 tickets right now to the Parade of Homes. Go to salive.com. Click on the banner on our homepage. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're my
Appreciate
personal
it.
builder. I'll be living in the back of your truck until you find a home I can live in. Thank you, Brian. Straight ahead, how your hair can land you that dream job. Let's get it cut and get paid. Next.
We took the bones out from the road. Those endless nights that we traveled, we stole. You let your clothes fall to the floor and lit a fire all the way to the moon. Now I'm running and I won't stop. I don't wanna go. I think about it every day and night. I can't let go. And hey, I'm never the same.
For all your scrap metal recycling needs, call Longhorn Recycling, your KSAT.com local expert, 661-2341.
Design your own traditions with John William Interior's talented interior designers, festive fine furnishings, and at our fall sale, give design with discounts on select inventory. John William Interiors, designed for your holidays.
At UIW, you will be more than just a student. You'll be a member of the community through our programs in nursing, pharmacy, physical therapy, and optometry. You will become a patient advocate. Students work and learn in healthcare facilities and community health centers throughout San Antonio and across the state. We have many locations, but one goal: to serve others. At UIW, you will know fellowship.
Howdy folks, Dean Travis here. Your pets are part of the family, so why not give them the very best? When you shop at PetSmart, not only are you buying local, but you're buying direct from my factory. This month, buy 2 bags and get 1 free on Activa Premium Dog Foods. Choose from grain-free or no-corn formulas, or choose from lamb, chicken, or meat-based formulas. Chelated minerals, prebiotics, and much more make Activa the leading dog food made fresh. Shop direct, save money, and park at the PetSmart front door.
I'm Jeff Davis. When a driver gets behind the wheel, he expects and deserves to be driving the car he bought and paid for. Did Volkswagen lie to you? You may be entitled to a settlement from Volkswagen because you didn't get the car you were promised. If you're the owner or used to own a 2009 to 2015 Volkswagen diesel, call me at 444-4444. That's 444-4444. That's right, there's only one number to remember. That's 4.
IBS, 3 little letters, 1 painful problem. If you're between the ages of 18 and 85 and are currently experiencing abdominal pain and constipation from irritable bowel syndrome, Diagnostics Research Group may have a research study for you. If interested, call us at 692-7157. Qualified participants will receive study-related care, investigational study medication, and compensation for time and travel. Call Diagnostics Research Group today at 692-7157 or visit dxrg.com.
Welcome the season with the fall sale at John William Interiors. Prices on select furnishings have been reduced and our talented designers are waiting to bring your dream home to life. John William Interiors, designed for your holidays.
All right, it's time to reveal today's freeze frame. It's the Hilton Palacio del Rio. And the first person to email us with the correct answer was Erlinda Trevino. Congratulations. You win a brand new pair of frames from VisionWorks with a $100 gift certificate. Thank you for playing. All right, well, the way you wear your hair to a job interview can be as important as the clothes you're wearing. So here to give us some great tips on how to make a great first impression is Doria Fox, a stylist from Great Tips. And you are hard at work on our guy in the hot seat, Brad here. Hi, Brad.
How you doing?
How's it going? Okay, and you are going to give him a cut that's versatile, right?
That's right. We want him to look good for when he goes for a job interview, to look professional, but we also want him to be able to have some fun for his nightlife, you know? So it's not always very rigid, very structured. So this way, at least he can do more than one thing.
Okay, so wearing your hair to a job interview, of course, this is the first impression. It's
the finishing product.
Okay, so what are some do's and don'ts?
You don't want to go in looking all messy while you're getting your, going in. You just don't want your hair to look like you rolled out of bed.
Of course.
It's all messed up. You don't want it to be over trendy. You definitely want to kind of keep it on the conservative side. But definitely make sure it's nice and clean.
Okay, so you want to make sure it's not a distraction. I know in Texas,
exactly.
Like big hair, but maybe not so much. And stay away from anything too trendy, like bold colors or spiky hair or coming in looking like a Smurf. I know that's the trend now, the pastel colors in the hair.
The purples, the pinks, the blues, yeah, they're great. I guess if you're in my industry, but if you're doing corporate America, not so much.
So you also want to make sure your style is maybe just kind of, rather than just some harsh kind of corporate bob, you want it to come across as, just kind of easy breezy.
Exactly.
So maybe something layered, right? And that
something
looks
very
sleek
layered,
and
sleek.
unfussy. We have a young lady who's a model.
Definitely.
What's her first name?
Kristen.
Kristen, thank you so much for being here. And look at this. It's sleek. It's
very
no muss,
simple.
no fuss, and looks completely professional. I love that.
Yeah, and it's very simple, so it's easy to maintain. You definitely don't want to go in, your hair is just too much.
Right.
Too curly or too big, it just would not work.
Okay. And so with Brad's hair here, we're giving him a versatile style, so that how can he style it for an interview or for work versus going out?
Well, I've noticed that Brad's got this natural kind of wave curly hair, and I'm sure if it gets longer, it's really curly. But I'm also looking at the fact that he's got a cowlick. So we're going to be able to part his hair to one side for his interview and keep it nice and neat, but then he'll be able to do something with it in the evening time to make it more fun.
There we go. So you can earn the paycheck and then go spend it.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, isn't that what it's all about?
Right? Okay. So basically you just want to be your best self because you want the employers to see you and not your hair.
Always your best foot forward, yes.
Okay. All right. So What else can you recommend as far as, for example, if you want to go and you want to do something trendy, what's a way that a woman can do something trendy yet still be professional?
I think, you know, definitely she could do like flipping it out. You could even do some curls, just not over curl it. You know, product is always going to be a great thing to use on their hair to make it nice and sleek and shiny and to hold the curls as well as the style. But definitely do something fun. You don't have to be, you know, you need to find out who you're working for. You need to do the research. Kind of find out what's going on before you go with that interview so you know how to style your hair.
For example, like with the ombre look, you don't want to make it too harsh.
Oh, yeah.
Or
you
with
want it to be very
bright
subtle.
colors. Right.
You want it to be subtle and have it look natural.
Okay. All right, some great tips. Of course, from Doria Fox, stylist from Great Tips. For more information, just head to our website, salive.com. All right, coming up on the big show, we asked you earlier and plugged in, if you could trick or treat as an adult, what would you ask for? Can't be money, but let us know. We'll be back with more after this.
Living with sinus problems, it's like putting your life on hold. We have a solution. The American Sinus Institute, San Antonio.
With a title loan from Speedy Cash, you can get up to $10,000 cash on the spot. Get the most cash out of your car and into your pocket. With Speedy Cash, you'll always get the most competitive rates. Keep your keys, keep your car, get your cash.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Everybody has a bathroom need, and we've got to be that for everybody.
We have elderly customers who are looking to stay in their home, and so we're doing tub-to-shower conversions or safety tubs for them. But we also do just regular bathroom remodels.
We try to really focus in on getting that one customer the attention that they deserve and that they need.
People get excited about just the finished product, that their bathroom is beautiful again.
Call Rebath of San Antonio today for your free in-home consultation.
If you've been seriously injured, call the law offices of Fidel Rodriguez Jr. today. No gimmicks, no silly props, no pitches. We offer over 30 years of experience in San Antonio courtrooms and throughout South Texas. We have earned our reputation, honest and tough. Call the law offices of Fidel Rodriguez Jr. at 224-1057. Serious attorneys for serious injuries. Call today.
Are you getting the internet speed you need?
That's me. Yes! You cannot stop it.
Oh, your mom liked my post.
You're friends with my mom?
We all use it differently, so why should we get it all the same way? Now, you don't have to. With Time Warner Cable, you get speeds from 3 megs all the way up to ultra-fast 300 megs with no data cap, no long-term contract, even Wi-Fi you can use at home and on the go. Call us today. Prices start at $14.99 per month. If you're not happy, we'll switch you back. No risk, no contract, no catch. Call 1-800-956-0607.
Whoa. Another?
Definitely.
Switching to Time Warner Cable is easy. Call us and find out about free installation and our 1-hour service window. See why so many people are switching. From $14.99 everyday low-price internet to 300 meg ultra-fast internet, we've got you covered. Even with Wi-Fi at home and on the go. Get it today with no long-term contract. No risk, no catch. Call us now. Time Warner Cable.
Speedy Cash is the name you can trust for delivering cash fast. Speedy Cash has competitive rates, fast, friendly service, and most importantly, they're state licensed. Relax. Speedy Cash has you covered.
Love that Speedy Cash.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's the perfect time for you to find out if you're at risk. A great place to start is checkmyhealthsa.com. University Health System's free online assessment takes just 5 minutes. And if you need a breast exam, their Healthy You Express mobile unit will be holding 4 free walk-in clinics this month. Take control of your health for you and your family. KSAT Community, in partnership with University Health System, Corner Store, and Security Service Federal Credit Union.
Earlier in Plugged In, we asked you if you could trick or treat as an adult. What would you ask for? And it can't be candy. Amanda says a babysitter. Yeah. You'll collect quite a few by the end of the
That's right. Jenny says big candy bar and just to have fun, dress up, want whatever candy they have. That's called a hold-up, lady. You can't do that.
Give it all to me now. I need everything you got.
Give it all you got.
Susie says, the little bottles of alcohol, of course. Yay, the ones that they have on the planes.
Called Trick or Liquor. And Vicky, I would ask for cash or gift card.
Vicky, I like your style. That's what I would do.
I would ask for payments as well.
Yvonne says, Cracker Jacks. Oh, you get a prize, too.
That's good. And then I hope you find a dentist. After that, you may need some dental work. It's always fun to speculate if adults were allowed to trick or treat.
Oh, yeah. When was the last time you went trick or treating? How old were you?
I think you have to. Don't you have to stop that when you were a teenager? When I was like 12 or.
I think I was about 13 the last time.
Well, the
rest of the time I walked my little brother around and used that as an excuse.
The last time I did, I got arrested. I was 18.
Oh, no.
Because I had that Scream mask on.
Oh, no.
Do you like scary movies? You can't do that. It's illegal.
All right, check out this video of a dog driving a toddler around.
That's what you call hot dogging. Look at that.
Oh, that's so cute. He's like, I got this. Wave to the babes. Hey.
I'm gonna guess that's in another country, or is it? No,
I can't tell.
I think the steering wheel's in the middle. Yeah, but that's the way to travel there.
Hey, tomorrow we'll be painting pets.
You got to be back for decorations on your doggy. Thanks for watching.